Welcome to the Hollywood Scholar. I'm Jed Morgan, and I need to stop asking myself, how can the Doctor Who news get worse? Even with the return of Russell T Davies, every single piece of news that we have about this coming era is negative and destroying what little interest in the future of this franchise that I have left. From the news that Disney will be heavily involved, donating $100 million to the production to buy the rights to put it on Disney Plus. Doctor Who is now officially a Disney Plus production. From news like that to the priorities of the cast, and it's just not looking good, and it's killing my interest in whatever hope I had of this franchise going forward. And it seems like this is again proved to be the pattern with the future of this franchise, as we have some Business Insider news about a new potential writer and involved person in the future of Doctor Who. This comes from The Sun, but the Daily Mail has it a little bit better put together, and this is from an insider, so I guess this is technically a leak or a rumor, but this person has been proved to be accurate in the past, and I don't think this sites would be covering this like they have been unless they believed it was true. So little grain of salt, but everything else that we've heard from this person and in this style with Doctor Who has been proved to be correct, such as the Disney Plus deal, which we knew about for several months. Phoebe Waller-Bridge, the woman who brought us METOO James Bond and now is replacing Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones in the upcoming Indiana Jones 5, is being approached to be included in Doctor Who. Yay! Who's the worst person in the world to bring into Doctor Who? I could think of a very short list, and she would be pretty high up there. But this article headline is, "This is all part of the huge effort BBC bosses draft in Phoebe Waller-Bridge to help reboot Doctor Who and turn it into a super brand following Fleabag creator success with James Bond's smash No Time to Die." No Time to Die didn't actually do that well. Like, it did fine at the box office, but it wasn't that well received overall. A lot of people upset with how it ended. But why would Phoebe Waller-Bridge be someone who could turn it into a super brand? The idea is to make it into a cinematic universe, to have spin-offs, video games, to really go Marvelization of the brand. Why would Phoebe Waller-Bridge be the one to do that? And why is James Bond the credit in her filmography to lead people to believe that that's what would make her great for a Marvelization of a brand? This is just modern Hollywood to a T. Oh, we got some woke lady who was involved in a successful movie once. Let's give her everything. It's all about failing upward in Hollywood, and this is another example of it. Even after Indiana Jones 5. Oh my god, this frightens me. This frightens me on a very deep, fundamental level that not many things could have with the announcements of Doctor Who going forward. This is probably one of the worst things I could have guessed. But this is from BBC bosses are reportedly trying to sign Phoebe Waller-Bridge to help reboot Doctor Who ahead of the new series. And, God, an insider told the publication this is all part of the huge effort to deliver a huge reboot of Doctor Who and turn it into a global super brand on par with Star Wars and Marvel. As much as I love Doctor Who, it's never going to be on the same level as Star Wars and Marvel, and trying to Marvelize it at this point is probably not the best idea. I'd say just get it back to norm before you think about expanding it. The Chris Chibnall era of Doctor Who really destroyed a lot of people's interest in it. Viewership was down astronomically. They just need to get it back to the levels it was in 2013 before you even consider doing spin-offs and making it into a super brand. I think they're putting the cart before the horse in this situation, and it's not going to look good. It's not going to turn out well for them, I believe, especially with the involvement of Phoebe Waller-Bridge. But as part of that reinvention, they also want writing which will match the investment they're making in the show, and Phoebe is now considered one of the best in the business. Oh yeah, destroyed James Bond, one of the best in the business. Yay, that's what you love to hear. And now she's going to be helping to destroy Indiana Jones. That definitely qualifies her to help the final desecration of Doctor Who. That would be the deciding factor on for her qualifications. Destroying male role models, she's very, very good at that. So, yay, Doctor, the next one. Phoebe was reportedly brought in as a scriptwriter for 007's final outing to ensure the blockbuster was appropriate for the Me Too Time's Up era and included full-rounded female characters. And so that's what she brings to the table in Hollywood. That's what people know her as. That's what her credits, that's what her skills are in, is making things Me Too compliant. And so she's going to come in to wokeify Doctor Who, which is impressive considering how much Chris Chibnall wokeified it himself. But they brought in a Me Too expert. This show is dead. There's no bringing it back. Even David Tennant, Catherine Tate, and Russell T Davies are not enough to bring this show back. With decisions like this, with Disney's involvement, with Phoebe Waller-Bridge wokeifying a Disney show now, basically, is so far past the corpse phase that this is full-on zombie mode of a franchise that I loved so very much. And this is probably the news that terrifies me more than anything, any other announcement that Doctor Who has been making ever since the return of Russell T Davies. This is as worse as anything that I had imagined. If she is truly involved, like this insider says she will be, this is the end of Doctor Who. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Anon.
Hey, yo, are you feeling what I'm doing up in here? Oh, I know you are. Do you miss all the good, compelling stories that we used to get back in Hollywood that they ain't putting down no more? Oh, I know you missing it. So check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern-day mental illness issues, baby. Book 1, Down in Flames. Book 2, Apocalypse Then. These are currently on sale. What are you waiting for? Get your hands on them. And we got Book 3, Kill the Dark, is coming down the pipeline. Just wait for all the good stuff that's dropping. You ain't gonna be disappointed, fam.